So, fellas, will Aaron Donald and the Rams be able to work out a deal? I mean, I think it's really a no-brainer for me. You have to. Your best is probably your best player in franchise history, next to Eric Dickerson. I would say Eric Dickerson. I mean, if you want to go St. Louis, Marshall Falk, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce. But he's definitely one of your top players in franchise history. You got to figure it out. That's it. That's all. What about y'all guys? Matter of
Hey,
fact,
hey,
go ahead, John.
all the pressures on the Rams, right? All the pressures on the Rams here with like, I mean, Aaron Donald holds all the cards. Like this is a
Hundred
guy who
percent.
said he only wanted to play. I only want to play 8 years and I'm done. He's now 9 and possibly had one of the best. It was adding a Super Bowl to it probably makes it, not statistically, but makes it one of the best years of his career. So, he's not washed up by any means. I mean, the dude is in the gym like it's crazy, man. He's crazy. But he holds all the cards, and he says the only reason he kind of wants to come back is because he kind of got addicted to that feeling of winning a Super Bowl, and he wants to feel that again. He said that's the only thing. Because I remember he said he'd come back if they re-signed Vaughn and Beckham, and the Rams were like, okay, well, we let both of them go, and then so it was just like, oh dang, like, all right, this is like your best player specifically asked for something, and you guys let both of them go like within a week. So it's like almost like the Rams, unless they do something, and I'm assuming they were going to pull something out, make something happen here, but I don't know how much money they have to work with, but they have to make. He's a 30 million a year guy. Like you have to pay him 30 million for at least 4 years, maybe three or 4 years.
True.
Um, but so I don't know if they can work with that, but I mean, you have to keep him. And so I kind of think it's like 60-40 he stays, but I mean, I don't think retirement is out of the cards for this guy. Like, it's not like it's new. He's been talking about this for years. Like, he didn't want to play past 8 years.
True.
And this will be
That's
year 10 now.
what you got on it, Walt.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I ain't got too much on it. I mean, I agree with you. Just pretty much it's all in the Rams' hands. Like, either they're gonna make the deal or not. Because I mean, Donald's pretty much at peace to whether he wants to either play or not, or to retire. So I mean, like John said, he's if he does play, he's gonna give you guys his all. But that's the thing. I don't know why sign him that long if you guys don't. If he's been talking about retirement for so long, I don't feel like they should need to sign him for a 4 year deal.
Well, because he's been on a garbage contract for years. Like, they've been paying him like pennies for the amount of talent he puts out. So, like, it's almost like paying him for what he's done more than what he's going to do, which is something the NFL doesn't really do.
That's most contracts.
That's
The NBA kind of does that.
Put it like that, yeah. That's a good way to put it. But like you said, I don't feel like too many. I mean, they probably will pay him. Of course, that money, of course. But I mean, I just don't see like if his heart's really not in it to play that long. I just don't see why give him that much money. But I mean, of course, give him the money to play if he wants to play for a year or two. Why not? But yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's all in the Rams' hands. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's either pay the man or retire. It's up to them. So it is what it
I
is.
agree.